So I recently rewatched V for Vendetta for the first time in years and picked up on so much more powerful symbolism, thanks to generally being more cultured, insightful, and knowledgeable. One of my main conclusions was that the character of V is a clear symbol and representation of not just Guy Fawkes, Edmond Dantes, or even Perseus, but also Faust, and the blowing up of Parliament at the end of the film is his mission, his life task. This is why he is happy to die at the end, of course, because he has fulfilled his goal. But he still knows that Mephistopheles, the devil, or death will come for him. At the end of the film, the character of Evie refers to V as a representation of all the citizens. So as a result, all the citizens are also Faust. The life task was complete for everyone when the head of the snake was removed. But no one can know for sure that the future will be better after the authoritarian regime. They merely hope it will be. Yet naturally, the movie doesn't want to be negative or tell the truth that the anarchist vacuum would be filled by a strongman and another utopia would be pursued again at a later time, simply because that's what the Faustian is spiritually inclined to do. But we know that the Faustian will inevitably fail in that pursuit again and again. Within the film itself, V actually quotes Faust, or at least loosely references it in the script. I just never noticed it or didn't understand it when I was younger, but now it makes perfect sense. If you view V as Faust, it also makes a lot more sense why he lives like he does in his shadow gallery, surrounded by thousands of books and cultural artifacts. But from memory, he doesn't seem to really explain why he stole things and has all the stuff in the first place. He just has it because he wants it as a manifestation of his ideals. He seeks out the knowledge within the books and artifacts, but for no obvious reason other than to simply possess it, just like Faust does. However, on closer inspection, the Shadow Gallery is hinted at as a symbolic location of transformation and intensely personal transcendence, which is obviously a major theme present within the film. There are butterflies on the wall. V can be found watching The Count of Monte Cristo. The Edvard Munch painting known as Puberty is in the background, and this is also the location where Evie experiences her own baptism of fire and is born again. There are also so many similarities between the future the movie is portraying and the present day, so it's still quite relevant. No citizens trust the media or authority, and there's even a pandemic crisis. Human psychology is predictable, as we ought to know, so it's possible, if not likely, that the movie predictively programs the viewer with the notion of this is how citizens react when placed under the conditions of an authoritarian regime. They distrust the media, distrust authority, break curfew, and riot, which is exactly what so many are doing now. So what does that tell you about the regime we are under, if our real lives are mirroring the movie? Authoritarian regimes are known to treat citizens like test subjects, to manipulate, experiment on, and coerce them in certain directions at certain times.